out. Hi guys, and welcome back to Team Oise. I have nothing planned. So busy, my calendar is quite full. I'm not complaining, I never will. I'm just saying that I had no time to put together a vlog, and now I have a book of ideas here. Just gonna cover this up. Probably looks worse, but I have a book of ideas to, things to vlog about. Be the cause. Positivity, joy, comfort. That's a little too drawn out. A vlog idea. My best purchase ever. I did that. Ideas. I did a good support system. I did that. Pride and insecurity. I think I should talk about that. I wrote some pointers down. I have no time for B-roll. I'm just pretty much gonna talk. I had nothing planned for this month, but I promised myself I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a vlog. I'm gonna put something in. I'm gonna record something. I'm gonna post it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm never gonna let a lack of ideas get me down. So I pretty much talk about my lack of ideas, pride and insecurity. All right. I had to second shoot one time with Daniel IE. He pretty much, asked me to second shoot, and I wanna give you up this time. I had to shoot for him, and he told me to shoot on the normal color profile. I wanted to experiment with S-Log. He told me not to. S-Log is a color profile and it allows for higher dynamic range, so I wanted to play around with it. It didn't quite work out well. He paid me for that job, and I have felt guilty because my footage turned out to not match up to everybody else's footage that was on that job. And as a professional, you're supposed to try your best to at least, go with the program and take pride or whatever it is out of it. So that's kind of what I took away from it, because I got paid for a job and the person who got the footage did not like what they got. He was chill about it, but it was a learning experience for me to follow instructions. I knew pretty much that if I wasn't dealing with somebody who knew me personally, I probably wouldn't have gotten off as scot-free as I did. So it was a learning experience, like I said, to just listen, to be a better listener. My wife was always telling me that, but there's neither here nor there. To take instructions and do what the client asks of you. Alright, I'm gonna pass here. Keep walking. Keep walking. I hate hearing myself. Keep walking. I hate hearing my voice. Keep walking, keep walking. Experience with Ricardo. Thing is, I have a point here that says my shoot with Morticia. She posted Robbie's work, even as a profile picture. I talked about that already in whatever vlog that was. I already put that in a piece of information in another vlog. So my experience with Ricardo of Paul Ferreira Photography was this. So again, a friend of mine asked me to come second shoot for him. Oof, setting a bad precedent over this. People ask you to second shoot for them and you come and mess it up. Again, this was early in my business. So what happened was, Ricardo asked me to come shoot for him for an event, and he wanted me to focus on the artist on stage and get, you know, the hands of the crowd waving, people having fun, and somehow I messed that up. I lost focus. I was shooting on autofocus. That's another thing to learn. If you're trying to shoot an artist on stage, you pretty much should be manual focusing. Again, it was a paid job, and I'm trying to be candid here because you could always use it as a learning experience for yourself, and which I did for myself as well. You should learn to manual focus, especially when there's a lot of busy stuff going on in the background or the foreground. You know, you want to be able to remove the entire mechanism of the camera trying to focus on anything and just control it yourself. So I had to learn to manual focus because he wasn't pleased with the footage. Now it was salvageable because I was shooting at 120 and he was able to slow down parts where it was at least, you know, focused on the artist, or use it for different things, you know, as he would see fit, because it was for a trailer. He talked to me sternly about it, and I was like, all right, you know, I really need to learn stuff, and I did. And here I am now. I'm working again on a wedding. What else can I talk about? It says here in my notes to remind myself that no matter how enthusiastic or talented you think you are, you will definitely make mistakes. Remove pride from the equation. Learn to take constructive criticism and deal with your insecurity when it pertains to your work. Now, I know as creators or professionals, we tend to take our work very seriously. So you're like, hey, you telling me that for? You know, I do this long time. I think we all need to take a step back and understand that it's not always a bad thing to get critiqued. It's not always a bad thing to be open to learning. It's not always a bad thing to fail. It's not always a bad thing to fail. The point is to fail up. Try and fail upwards. I didn't write that down. I feel smart. Anyway, yeah, fail up. Learn, deal with your pride, deal with your insecurity, and yeah, that works for a vlog. I did it. I finished. I finished. I'm gonna start to edit this now and make sure I put it out before the 31st of this month. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed? Question mark? This vlog? Question mark? Yeah, I hope you got something, anything from it. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you are returning, welcome back, and thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate the support. Have a good one. I'm gonna get back to finishing up this wedding here.
You all are not hereby guests. Thank you very much.
Lovely. Oh. Smile. Alright, I'm gonna pass here. Keep walking. Oh, I hate hearing myself. Keep walking. I hate hearing my voice. Keep walking. You between my arms. Yeah, that should be fine.